No suspension for Tyreek Hill.
And Tiger Woods missed the cut. Nothing new.
Let's discuss this.
Okay. They're crazy. They're nuts. And they are insane. And for you to find out, welcome to the One Show. Welcome back to our episode 5, Overpaid Athletes in the NFL, Kev.
Why do you say welcome back every single time?
Well, I don't know. I'm just, what am I supposed to say?
I don't know. Switch it up. Another week in sports.
Okay, so another week in sports?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this one more time. All right, another week in sports.
Oh, my God. Stick to welcome back.
Okay. That's crazy.
How about some PGA news?
Well, let's go to the PGA. So we are here for sports, so let's get rolling. Well, hey, in the news from last weekend, we talked about the John Deere Classic at TPC Deer Run at Silvis, Illinois. We talked about Jonathan Vegas was leading the field at minus 13.
Johnny Vegas.
That's right. But Johnny Vegas blew it in the third round.
Unbelievable.
And could not recover. Shot a 76.
That's terrible.
Terrible. He finished
That's
minus 10.
Shoot.
Yeah. What, in your sleep?
I'll shoot 76. I didn't say on the front or the back.
Okay. So, really, to guess what part of it is Dylan Fritatelli had a hell of a weekend and won the tournament at minus 21, 11 strokes ahead of Johnny Vegas.
Impressive.
And another thing that's one interesting about it, it's his first PGA victory. Congratulations, Dylan.
Atta baby.
That's right. Also, he has not even broke the top 10 all year. So this is an impressive win, not doing that.
Yeah, it was awesome. Good for him.
Well, it is good for him. Yeah. But one thing I'm going to say is that we have the Open Championship going on right now.
Yes, we do. Big time news.
It is big time news. And they're playing it at Royal Portrush at Golf Club in Portrush, Northern Ireland, UK. That is
what the hell's going on with Tiger Woods?
Well, guess what? Tiger missed the cut.
What did he shoot? +6?
+6, 8, 10, something like that.
Tiger Woods missed the cut for this tournament, finishing with a very sad +6. 6 over par.
That's right. It wasn't good. And also, wait a minute. Correct me. No, I think I'm right. Who's that guy that came in and visited us that said that Tiger's going to miss the cut before this thing even started? What was his name?
That's Mr. McCarthy.
Mr. McCarthy.
That's a local at our golf club, Stallion Mountain.
That's right. So we're giving you a shout out, Stallion Mountain.
Absolutely. He came right up to me at the counter in the golf shop, and he goes, guess what? I got my picks right here, and I'm putting a big bet in that Tiger Woods misses the cut.
And I think he said $100.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he's getting paid for that
Good
one.
Good for you, Mr. McCarthy.
Hey, shout out on that. I would never thought that actually Tiger was going to miss it, but I didn't think he was going to be scoring high. I mean, he would have barely probably made it in. That was my prediction, really.
Another shout out right now to me.
You for what?
Tommy Fleetwood. Look where this guy's at right now.
That's
my
right.
sleeper pick. 25-1. He is currently 7 under. That's one swing behind the leader.
That's right, behind the leader. Okay, so JB Holmes and Shane Lowry are leading the pack at -8. Okay, so the main thing is
right there.
The main thing is holding on to see what you can do. We know that every time we've done this show, anybody we've talked about has gone down the shitter.
Completely fallen off the charts.
That's right, Buzz.
But Tommy Fleetwood's going to hold on for me.
Well, he might hold on. But some other notables that we've been watching, okay, is Brooks Koepka.
Holy moly.
Got it
you
right.
Did it.
Jordan Spieth, Justin Rose are ones that are sitting right there and
Jordan Spieth's going to fall off.
Okay, so they have a shot.
They do.
They're not too far back, only a couple strokes. So we're definitely going to look from there. Excuse me. What would I ask you?
Oh, my goodness.
I can't even miss the word.
This is why he says
Brain
welcome
fart.
back every time.
Yeah, welcome back. Hey, so you know what? I want to add this again. Dylan Fertilli, who just won the last tournament. Guess what? He is -5, 3 strokes back of the leaders. Is
Wow.
it possible that he can do a back-to-back win here?
No, Tommy Fleetwood's going to win this one.
Okay. It is something for everybody to watch. So it is going to be exciting coming down to Sunday to see who is going to win this Open Championship. That is for sure.
It is definitely a tight race. It could be anybody at this point.
It could be. It could be. So let's go move into LPGA.
That's another tight race.
It is another tight race. And this is the Marathon Classic presented by Dana. Oh, excuse me. Apologize. That was last week.
Yes, that was last week.
Okay.
This is a new week.
The new week.
We're talking Dow Great Lakes Bay Invitational. That's a team tournament.
That's a team tournament.
Man.
Okay.
Paula Kramer and Morgan Pressel are sitting at the top of the charts right now. 2 American beauties.
Yes.
They're 12 under currently, but they're playing right now. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them finish at a mean -17.
They might go a little bit better than that the way they're playing.
Either way, I'll be happy.
Oh, good. So
this is the 3rd round, so it's getting towards the end.
It is getting towards the end, and hopefully those ladies will pull it off. But some other notables, Lexi Thompson and Christy Kerr teamed up, but they're not doing so much. They're 10 strokes back right now at -1, or actually 11 strokes now.
Yeah.
So not too good. But to go into more Lexi Thompson news regarding what I first said about the Marathon Classic by Dana, Lexi Thompson was on a roll at -9 so far last weekend. But during the weekend, somebody else turned up a little bit better, and she fell short 2 strokes, finishing at -20 to the winner, Cy Young Kim, at -22 to make her 8th career win. Now, here's what's interesting about this, Kev. Just want to bring this up.
What's that?
Okay, so Cy Young Kim placed 49th in the last tournament. 49th.
That's not very good.
It's not. At the Thornberry Creek LPGA Classic. So, in research.
What was that?
Research. Cy Young Kim won the Thornberry Classic last year, but fell to 49th this year. So, for her to come strong the next tournament, knowing that she had a bad where she won that tournament, I could see how that happened. But Lexi Thompson played so well. I felt that she had it in the grab, but this young lady, Kim, came in and took it away from her. But one thing I want to mention about Lexi Thompson, she did congratulate her and say about her playing well. So I thought that was pretty professionalism.
That's class.
That is. So anyway, that is enough for our golf news at this time. Good luck on the guys that are doing the Open Championship. We'll find out who the winner next week.
Let's go, Tommy!
That's it. So anyway, into the NBA. NBA Summer League winner here in Las Vegas, Nevada was the Memphis Grizzlies, 95-92 over the Minnesota Timberwolves. And rookie Brandon Clark, 21st round pick, wins the MVP award.
21st round pick, huh?
That's right.
Not the 21st overall?
That's what I meant. Overall round pick.
Unbelievable.
Did I miss that one? Yeah, 21st, not 21st round pick, 21st overall pick.
Just had to say something.
Yeah, or whatever. Okay. So anyway, Brandon averaged 14.8 points, 12.3 rebounds within 6 games, doubles in every game. That's
He's
pretty good.
Lucky Zion got injured, or he would have been the Summer League MVP.
Well, guess what? We're going to talk about Zion right now.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. Zion Williamson tweaked his knee, had a little boo-boo, and he was out for the whole Summer League. And he should not have played anyway, according to Coach K from Duke. He says, quote, I don't think he is in the playing shape or mental shape to play, end quote. Meaning he felt he shouldn't have been playing in the Summer League, Kev.
You know what, Coach K? You're a college coach, my friend. Stick to the college coach.
I think he knows a little bit more than you think there, buddy.
I think he does too, but you know what?
Yeah.
It's like a parent. You got to let them grow up. Learn on your own.
Learn on your own. Well, one thing too is that what was added to that, since Zion was doing a lot of what do you call it, interviews and going to circuit awards like the ESPYs and everything. I
Oh, he
think
hadn't played basketball in a couple months, I'm sure.
well, the thing is that the reason why he wasn't healthy is because he wasn't working out, and I think that was one of the problems. So the question is now, he hurts his knee. If he doesn't keep his conditioning up, is this an issue with him and the Pelicans?
It's not going to get to that point. I can see where people think it can be an issue.
Okay.
But Zion's already got the mentality. He's a freak. He's going to be totally fine. Just watch it happen.
All right. No, I agree with you, but you're going to have to watch them for sure. And if you're playing any fantasy basketball out there, make sure you watch that for sure. Okay. Now, this is a little bit interesting that came up for about CP3. First off, the Heat is very interested, the Miami Heat, to actually do this trade because the Thunder didn't want CP3. Well, the Timberwolves were involved also, and the Magic. I already said the Magic, but the Magic, Timberwolves, and the Thunder are all in the mix. Okay.
I don't think you said the Magic.
Okay, well, it's a Magic. It's a Magic. Okay, so now the news is that the Thunder want to keep him now.
Is that right?
That's right. What do you think? What do you think, Kev?
I think he would be phenomenal on the Heat. What's the point of having him on the Thunder?
That's what I'm saying, because we already talked about it before about trade bait.
Right.
Yeah. So this is interesting. But right now, nothing has been finalized. So that's just something everybody's got to watch. Another piece of news that finally came in, 76ers, Ben Simmons gets paid. Or is he overpaid?
Overpaid.
5-year, $170 million max contract.
That's too damn much. He doesn't even have a jump shot.
Okay, is he that good?
He doesn't even have a jump shot.
Okay, so he's not that good.
Guy's trash.
Okay.
170 million. Give him 17 million.
A year?
A year.
Okay, so
come on.
There you go. Anyway, that's our opinion, and that's our view. Hey, so you know what? I got a little bit of funny news. So I watched this little video of Steph Curry, and he played golf at the American Century Championship at Edgewood, Lake Tahoe, up by Reno, Nevada, at a celebrity event. So on day one, he tried to dunk a basketball in the grass, and he fell 3 times.
How do you dunk a basketball in grass?
So he's in the grass, not on a court.
Oh, so he's still dunking the basketball into a hoop.
He's dunking the basketball, and he missed 3 times in a row. Can he actually really dunk the ball, Steph? On a court?
He can, yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
yeah, he can dunk.
So I guess he didn't have his elevated shoes on for the grass.
Probably wearing golf shoes. I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. But what was funny about the video, just to bring up, is that he walks back 10 feet, tosses in as a Steph Curry shot, and swishes like it's nothing.
Well, that's what he should stick to, is the threes.
No dunks for Steph Curry, and that's nothing new. So, Kev, hockey?
Sure. We'll get into hockey. As I'm sure you know, Rob, Seattle is getting that NHL team. Did you know that?
Yeah, and it's going to happen 21-22, right?
Just about. Somewhere around there.
Yeah, okay.
But did you know that one of the greatest players in NHL history is going to be the general manager of that team?
Oh, wait a minute. I was reading a little bit about that earlier, and I think Francis?
Ron Francis is
shit.
named general manager of the new Seattle hockey team. I absolutely love this. Absolutely love it. He's going to be totally good.
Okay.
He's going to be solid. He's going to be able to give some solid insight to the staff over there for sure.
Yeah.
And definitely the players. Guess what?
What?
When Francis retired, he
Uh-huh.
retired 4th in scoring overall, only behind Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier, and Gordie Howe.
Wow.
That's an impressive list of names to be paired with. So that being said,
okay,
I'm already liking the odds of the Seattle team.
So you feel that Francis is actually going to do a good job of recruiting and getting the right players for that team?
Absolutely. He was one of the quickest guys back in the day. His stats say it all.
Well, it is the quickest guys. Since I'm from Seattle, the Vancouver Canucks were the team that kind of majority everybody in Seattle voted,
Gross.
rooted for.
Gross. Terrible team.
Okay.
Terrible organization.
All right. So
Yikes.
for Seattle, for 2.5 hours away from the border, you get a team that's pretty cool. So that's going to be a big rival. That's for sure.
I can't wait. They'll probably have some really cool
Yeah.
jerseys too.
Well, it is.
All right. So since I have been talking Chicago Blackhawk hockey since day one on this podcast,
Okay.
I'm just going to stick to my guns. There's been another move in Chicago this week, Rob.
Uh-oh.
Sending one of our guys to the Ottawa Senators, and this one hurt my heart.
Oh, my gosh.
Artem Anisimov is no longer going to be rocking the red sweater with the boys. In return, the Blackhawks receive forward Zach Smith. Smith is similar to Andrew Shaw. If you know how Andrew Shaw plays, he's a mutt.
But
He's a pass down the ice.
but
He's got some skill. I wouldn't say he's as talented as a hockey player as Andrew Shaw is, but the he's basically out there just to be an annoyance. One of those guys that just piss you off.
Okay.
The Hawks could definitely have gotten a lot more for Anisimov, but they probably moved him to clear some cap space to re-sign our young guy Perlini. If that's the case, I don't mind the move at all.
Okay.
If we don't re-sign Perlini, I'm going to be really upset with Bowman. We'll go into some more news on the NHL free agents. Just going to talk about one guy here, Mitch Marner, who I talked about last week. Team high 94 points. Remember we were talking about that?
Yes.
He was interviewed and told reporters that he will not be attending the Maple Leafs training camps without a contract. How do you feel about that?
Wow.
If
Wow.
you had a contract with a team, or if you didn't have a contract with the team, would you still go and practice with them?
No.
Why is that?
Yes.
Why is that?
That's a good question. Why is that? Well, I don't know. I'm not really a hockey player, so I mean,
Any contract. If you had a contract with any sport and they didn't want to re-sign you yet, would you still attend those practices?
Now that's really a ticky-tacky situation. I mean, it just really depends where the attitude is between you and the team. If it's positive and you feel that a shed of light's going to happen, then yeah, I'm going to be more interested to go to that practice and show what I can do.
I totally disagree. I'm not going to that practice.
Okay.
Until you give me my money, I'm not risking my chances of playing by injury.
That's a good.
Absolutely
Right,
not.
right.
And that's exactly what Mitch Marner told them.
Correct.
He goes, why would I be out there skating around with a chance to get injured with basically without having insurance? The money is the insurance right there for you.
Yep, that is.
If you have a contract and you get hurt during a practice, you're getting paid throughout that contract. If you don't have a contract, you get hurt, they're probably going to say, have a good one.
Yeah, and it happens in NFL all the time. That's for sure.
So in my opinion, that's a smart move by a very talented and smart player.
Yeah, smart player. So, hey, right on. So let's move into baseball. Now, this is one thing that this was pretty funny. That I want to bring this up in last Tuesday's game against the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox, that Kev's team. Yeah, this is good.
What about my White Sox, buddy?
Hey, so anyway, Whit Merrifield, it was unbelievable. You had to see it. If you got to pull it up on the video. But
Jeez, I knew you'd bring this up.
I know, but it was pretty awesome. But here's what happened. So he hits the ball. It goes down the right line. It goes to the other part of the bench. Okay, and he hits there, and he hits there. Hits that wall. Cordell from what's his name? Cordell from the White Sox. He's running like hell, trying to get the ball. He throws it in. Whit Merrifield's running around third. He works his way all the way down the whole plate. He slides. McCann tries to block. He slides. He's safe by a mile. They call him out.
Are you all right?
I don't know. But overplayed. It was overruled by the replay officials. And guess what?
All right, the guy hit the in the park home run. All right, I get it. I watched the damn game. At first glance, it looked like a ground rule double.
Not even close.
You're crazy. Whatever. Second glance, looked like he was tagged out at home, which was the original call that got turned over. Whatever. Third glance, it looks like McCann tried to intentionally block the plate instead of tag the runner. That being said,
I agree.
I blame McCann, but he's a solid catcher.
Yeah.
So whatever. A homer's a homer. Although that was the 100th in the park,
The
100th
White
in
Sox.
the park home run ever.
Really?
It was.
And it was done by somebody in class because he's really good.
Whatever. Positive news for the White Sox. My man Harold Baines will be the 6th person in White Sox history to enter the Hall of Fame since 2014. So a huge shout out to Mr. Harold Baines.
And he was an awesome player in his career.
Stud.
Totally. Hey, so guess what? The Giants.
What?
San Francisco Giants.
What about him?
They're on a roll, baby.
Yeah, whatever.
They are 13-2 in the last 15 games. One game, 48-49 from 500. But here's the interesting part. The Dodgers are playing pretty good, but they are up and down a little bit, and these San Francisco Giants could creep in. And it's happened before, Kev. Okay? It happened
Tell me about it.
back in 1995 with the California Angels and the Seattle
Oh,
Mariners.
back when I was 2 years old.
That's right. So I think it was 8, 9, 10 games. It was something like that. And I was a lot younger, of course, back then myself in my
Yeah, you were
20s.
about, what, 40?
Yeah, to whatever. So anyway, California Angels fell on their face. Seattle Mariners played real well and made a tiebreaker happen with Randy Johnson and Mark Langston. And the Seattle Mariners won that to win their first division title, and it was pretty awesome.
So they snuck in.
They snuck in. So if San Francisco, with this much time left, okay, we're in July. September is when is the big push. If the Giants make it in within 10 games or less with the Dodgers, and they get this kind of roll going again, and do you think they can pass it up?
No chance.
No chance.
No chance. They're
Okay.
the San Francisco Giants.
Well,
They're not going to do
they
a
got a
darn
couple
thing.
World Series.
If they do anything this year, it's going to be trade Madison Bumgarner.
Trade Madison Bumgarner.
Yes.
Okay.
But let me ask you a question.
Sure.
If you were a team this year
Okay.
trying to make a playoff run, would you want
Right.
Madison Bumgarner on your team? He's 5-7 right now.
No, I think he's all done. I think he's just one of those fill-in pitchers now, but nothing like an ace. No.
Now, if I tell you this, will you want him? He's had almost 10 postseason wins in his career.
Okay.
I think 8 to be exact.
All right. So
We'll say almost 10, though, because I'm not sure.
playoff comes, then you got somebody solid in that because he's been there before and has a ring on top of it.
I'd say snag him. Snag him right now. He knows how to pitch under pressure.
Well, of course.
I'd risk my money for Bumgarner.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, he's only 29 years old.
Yeah.
He's got some years left if he stays healthy, that's for sure.
Well, yeah. And it's just like football. It's the same thing. New England Patriots are not really a top defense, but for some reason, they're like number one. How does that work? It's the same thing in the clutch.
Terrible defense.
Terrible defense. Are we good, Kev?
We're good there.
We're good. So let's get into NFL then. Okay? One thing we want to remind everybody, we have started our fantasy football show, and it's on YouTube. Check it out. And we got beeps going on. So anyway, remember to look us up on the 421 in the search, FORE21, and check out our channel and watch our new fantasy football show every Thursday.
What do you mean we got beeps going on?
We got beeps. Did you hear the beep beep?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my crap. It's the beep 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 time. All right. Hey, so anyway, big news, Kev. What is it?
Tyreek Hill is no longer suspended.
Wow.
Hill was originally suspended by the Kansas City Chiefs for an audio recording between him and his wife about their son who had broken an arm. Tyreek did deny that in the video, and the DCFS, Department of Child and Family Services, investigated the situation. Today it is announced that Tyreek is clear of everything and can start attending training camps and team events immediately.
And that is awesome. And the NFL.
Is it, though?
Well,
I mean, it's awesome for his football career.
Yeah.
But I heard that recording. And the things he said on that, I think he should have to be suspended for some time.
Okay. So I don't think this is over yet. He right now, according to the NFL, he is in any wrongdoing for the personal conduct policy.
I disagree.
That has been cleared. The NFL feels there's not enough evidence to prove what he did. So is the case really going to get dropped? We don't know. So it's going to be interesting because during the season, is it a possibility something else might come up?
I tell you what,
and
right
cause an
now,
issue?
if I draft Tyreek Hill for my fantasy team, he's going to get suspended.
He's going to get suspended. Yeah, I sit him on your bench, Kev.
Yeah, whatever.
Bench. Hey, so what they were going to add, this is interesting, is that Tony Romo wins the second straight American Century Championship. That was a Lake Tahoe about we were talking about Steph Curry.
Tony
So-
who?
Tony Romo. He played for Cowboys, right?
Never heard of that guy.
Yeah, well, exactly. So, just a really quick question. He could go off and win championships there, but why can't he do that for Dallas? That doesn't, huh?
Ooh, shots fired.
Oh my gosh!
Shots
So
fired.
that doesn't make sense to me. So we're not going to talk about that no more. Let's go into some running back news with Darius Goose. Is it Goose or Juice?
Let's call him Juice because it sounds better.
Okay, Juice from the Washington Redskins. You know, he tweaked his hamstring. We all know what happened. More setbacks have happened, but he says he'll be all right. So it's going to be a little bit interesting there. They also have, AP there, Adrian Peterson and Chris Thompson. What do you think, Kevin? You think they're going to take Juice and say, okay, you feel good, you're our number one, and they're going to workhorse him? Or do you think they're going to be a running back committee for quite a while?
That's a tough question.
It is
That's a tough question. There'll probably be a committee for a while.
a committee.
We'll have to see how it plays out. Unless this guy has a breakout season, we'll see what happens.
But you know what's interesting? When you got Adrian Peterson, does he have any more in the tank to show Washington that he can actually...
I will never underestimate AP.
No,
He
you
is
can't.
the running back Tom Brady.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
The guy is unbelievable.
Yes.
That's all I got to say.
And all you say is...
The guy's
yeah.
breaking out 90-yard touchdowns in 2018, and
Well,
he's how old?
Right, exactly. So we're going to have to really figure that out. Okay, so going to Melvin Gordon, okay? Right now, no deal is possibly going to happen. He's not going to show up at a training camp. He's going to do a Le'Veon Bell, sit out. Is he really worth the money to sit out? I don't know. This is just getting ridiculous, about people getting paid before they play. Last year he was out 4 games with an injury.
He still had a
phenomenal phenomenal season. Is it possible, because Melvin has been hurt, that that's slowing them down to decide,
It's definitely possible.
what they're going to pay him?
That's definitely possible.
wants
But
to
the
get paid?
guy is a workhorse. He'll run through anybody.
Right?
You got to pay him, but he wants too much, I think. But you got to pay him.
Correct. No, I do. I really think so. So let's go to another running back here. Ezekiel Elliott?
Oh, you better stop that. Ezekiel? That's a Bible name, brother.
Jeez. Okay, how do you pronounce it?
Ezekiel.
I just said
You
that.
said Ezekiel,
I
whatever
know, but
the
I went
hell.
to Ezekiel
Yeah,
after
whatever.
that. Okay, so Elliott, hey, he privately says he will hold out a training camp unless he receives an extension. Okay, he's under his 5th option as a rookie, and his contract, he gets $9.1 million.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's not a huge amount of money per year.
Not for a running back.
No, not at all. But remember, he was in a rookie contract.
Right.
Okay. I feel he does deserve more money, but it's going to be interesting how much. And we will explain that a little bit later.
They
when we
can't
get into our
afford
section
him.
of
They just
overpaid.
paid Dak, and now they're paying Amari Cooper.
Okay.
They can't afford the amount of money he needs.
Okay, hold on. Dak Prescott, right?
Prescott.
Okay.
S before the C.
So my question is, he's like a top.
Dak Prescott is the most overrated quarterback
That's
in
right.
the National Football League.
That's exactly right.
Oh my
what
God!
I
Just
said.
like every Cowboy quarterback, Tony Romo. What?
What? Yeah, it's just like overrated.
Insane.
It just doesn't make sense. Okay, so anyway, a little bit of funny news here. This is something that's interesting.
You got a lot of funny news today, huh?
I do got a lot of funny news. I mean,
Why am I not laughing? Come on.
Okay, so Titans coach Mike Vrabel,
Oh, this is funny news.
he's won 3 Super Bowls with Brady. Okay, But he says, quote, as the coach of the Titans, he would cut his dick off to win a Super Bowl. What?
You won 3 already.
I know.
Oh, call him Caitlin.
I know. That doesn't make sense at all. And I don't understand whatsoever that he would say something like that with three Super Bowls. Now, if you didn't win nothing, I can see you're going really out there then. But
I don't even know
on.
about that, pal.
It is.
It's outlandish.
I just don't get it.
You guys got 3 rings.
Well,
grow up.
Yeah, this is interesting. But anyway, I'm sure you guys seen it. If not, look it up. It's the funniest thing. It was said on a podcast, and he said it, and he's standing by those words. You know what? If they win the championship this year, I'm sure that's going to be interesting.
We got to get him on the show.
we got to
get him on the show.
Oh, we got to try to get him on this show. That's for sure. Hey, so right now, more NFL that's interesting is that the Madden 20 came out with their top 10 quarterbacks. And this is interesting. They put Patrick Mahomes first at 97.
Of course.
Okay. They put Tom Brady second.
Oh, that's horse shit.
96.
That makes me mad.
It does.
He should be second to, I don't know.
Well, whatever. And then you look at Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees, Andrew Luck. They ranked Phillip Rivers above Drew Brees. Above.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And then Andrew Luck is 92. Russell Wilson's 91.
What has Andrew Luck proved in the last 3 years?
Exactly. You know, if he goes,
he's a 92 in surgeries.
I know. It doesn't make sense. You know, and you got Aaron Rodgers at 90.
That's
really
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
But
and that's coming
Brady
from a Bears fan. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's horseshit.
That's horseshit.
Brady should be below Aaron Rodgers. So I'd say Tom Brady should be an 89.
Right. And that's the interesting
part.
But
I'm not here to rank players.
But, you know, they put Ren Roethlisberger at 85. That's about right.
Ren Roethlisberger?
Roethlisberger.
Okay, Ben.
Okay, Ben. Okay.
Yeah, Big Ben.
And Cam Newton at 84, and I believe that because Cam really hasn't shown nothing.
I think they did Cam a little bit dirty.
Yeah.
They should at least put his power up to like 100 since he takes 1,000 hits a game.
Well, it does. In the last couple of years, he really hasn't done much.
No, they should give him an 87, 88, whatever, though.
Oh, exactly. So you know what that leads us into, Kev?
What's that?
That leads us into the overpaid athletes of the
NFL.
NFL.
They're all overpaid, though.
Well, they are all overpaid. Are they overpaid?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about a few. Well, one person who actually does really well for the community, and we discussed this before on last show, okay, is Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson gets $35 million a year as the highest paid at this time for the 2019 average rankings. 4 years, $140 million.
Wow.
Is that overpaid, or do you think he's worth what he does?
It's great what he does, but he's overpaid.
Okay, so what do you think he's worth then?
Less than what he's paid.
35 million? So what do you think, 30, 25? What do you think is good for somebody like that?
28 million.
28 million. So a little bit overpaid.
He's overpaid.
Okay. This person here is on a 2-year deal, and it's the same as Brady, Tom Brady, okay? Very similar deal. But Tom Brady, Ben Roethlisberger are getting a 2-year deal between $60 to $68 million for the 2 years.
Combined or per year?
Combined. So that puts them into 30 and 32, 33 million a year.
That's fair. Look at all the rings they win.
Okay, so you feel that that's good. Russell's got one.
And one stupid decision by one stupid coach and another one.
Okay, so the next person on the list we'll talk about real quick is Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers does have a ring. Okay. He's on he's 33.5, just a little bit under.
Just a little bit overpaid.
Yeah, probably a little bit overpaid. Yeah, 4 years, $134 million.
Overpaid.
Okay, so these guys here that you feel overpaid are nothing compared to what I'm going to talk about now. Nothing.
That's totally.
So you're going to say, "Oh, those guys
too.
are paid correctly." So one person that sticks out that this is absolutely bullshit. I'm telling you. They have on number 4 on the list at 26 years old, gets hurt all the time, doesn't have a Super Bowl by playing, but it has a Super Bowl. doesn't make sense to me. $32 million a year. He's getting 4 years for $128 million. And I think he's only worth
Who is
80,
he?
and that's Carson Wentz from the Philadelphia
Oh,
Eagles.
I forgot he was even a quarterback.
That's right.
He's making how much money?
4 years, $128 million, and he can barely stay on the field.
That's amazing. How can I sign up for that?
Well,
I can do what he does.
It doesn't make sense.
Sit on the bench with some ice on your leg.
Right. So it's
Overpaid.
Overpaid. So overpaid totally. So it doesn't make sense.
Overrated. Overpaid.
Right.
Everything I hate about people.
It does. So another person too that really sticks out to me, he's done outstanding. Okay, and that's Kirk Cousins. He's done outstanding for the Redskins. Got himself to Minnesota.
This guy's an absolute nutball.
He is. Minnesota puts him in the the sixth on the list at $28 million a year. He has a one jack shit.
Overpaid.
Overpaid.
You like that? No.
No.
No, Kirk. I don't like that.
No, Kirk.
You're overpaid.
He are overpaid.
84 million guaranteed. Is
That's
that right?
right.
Overpaid.
Okay. Let's add this in here real quick of somebody else who's right next to him who hasn't really played either. And that is Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo is overpaid.
That's right. So
how many games has he played for the 49ers?
Well,
overpaid.
Overpaid. I don't even know how many he's done.
Overpaid.
Well, yeah, it doesn't make sense. One person. Okay, now this is tough for what his ability is. Joe Flacco, and now he's with Denver, right?
He is with Denver.
Yeah. So he has a 3-year, $66 million. So $22 million a year.
He's been overpaid his entire career.
I know. It noticed that when he won the Super Bowl with the Ravens, the next year and so on, it just went down to poo-poo.
Increase. No, it went up first year.
His money went up, but his playing ability went down.
Absolutely. He got so much money to do absolutely nothing.
Exactly nothing. And that's just a crock of shit.
What do you think about New York's most confused looking player?
Who's that?
Eli Manning.
Well, yeah.
$23 million? I don't even think he believes he's worth that much.
No, he's not. He's down on the list per year. But those $23 million years are going to be gone real soon.
He's had a steady career, though.
Yes.
Consistent.
Super Bowl. Yeah, right.
But he's not you shouldn't be making that much money.
No. Some of these guys, one that sticks out to me for how good he is, and he's just as good as those top people we talked about. He's 40 years old, right behind Breeze, and he's on a 2-year, $50 billion, $25 million a year, and that's Mr. Drew Brees. I think he's worth every dime of that.
How much was that? How much are you getting paid?
$25 million a year just for 2 years, but
that's perfect for Drew Brees.
I think
that's perfect. He's a phenomenal quarterback.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal quarterback.
You think he'll be a Hall of Famer?
Oh, absolutely. There's no questions asked on that.
I love 25.
If you look at this list, super quick, Russell Wilson will become a Hall of Famer. Ben Roethlisberger, Aaron Rodgers, Matt Ryan on the cusp, but he has a few records. Matthew Stafford, that's a big question mark. Derek Carr, Drew Brees will be there. Andrew Luck is got a shot. I feel Khalil Mack will definitely.
Who's that? Khalil Mack?
Yeah, is it Khalil or Khalil?
It's Khalil.
Khalil. Sorry.
Yeah, no, 52 on the Bears. Hey, draft the defense, 5th overall.
Okay, so there. Yeah. So anyway, Mack, if he keeps it up the way he's going, he's got a good shot to be in there too. Joe Flacco, don't ask me how the heck he's going to get in there, but the only reason he would ever get in there is because he has a Super Bowl ring, and that is it.
Not getting in there.
Not getting in there. And definitely not getting in there.
A couple names you just said.
All right, Kev. Overpaid athletes, you got any more right now, or we could be here for hours talking about it?
I'm over that segment.
You definitely over that segment? Okay. So let's get into our next line of business. Las Vegas local teams, Kev. All right. Our Las Vegas Aces are doing so freaking awesome.
They're killing it.
I'm talking. They are doing great. Hey, so last Saturday, we talked about they had to face the Washington Mystics, okay, that who's been dominating the Las Vegas Aces from the beginning of the season. Well, guess what? They faced it off, and the Aces beat them on the road 85-81.
4-point difference. What a game.
You know, congratulations to the ladies. I said that right.
The ladies.
And because I'll tell you, that probably meant a lot for them to win that game. At 11-5 now, with Asia Wilson in that game, leading the way with 17 points. Then McBride, 16 points. Cambridge with 13 points and 9 rebounds, double-double. But Sydney Colson matched Asia and got the same kind of little action with 17 points also.
Coming off the bench with the hot hand.
Awesome. Unbelievable. So congratulations on that game. Well, tonight, because this is Friday, tonight, they are playing in Seattle against the Seattle Storm. So good luck to the ladies on that one. Remember that 3 ladies at this time, what we know, Asia Wilson, who's going to be the captain, Liz Cambridge, and Kayla McBride are going to be all-stars in the All-Star game that's going to be here in Las Vegas, Nevada at Mandalay Bay Event Center at 12:30 p.m. on the 27th, Kev.
Keep killing it, ladies.
It is awesome. Okay, so going into the Las Vegas Aviators. Okay, with the new Las Vegas ballpark. What a phenomenal stadium. They won 3 out of 4 last weekend, Kev, against the Salt Lake Bees.
Wow.
Now they've been on a 7-game road trip with the Tacoma Rainiers up there in Seattle. They split the series 2-2. Okay? They're 56-42 now.
Okay, that's not bad.
No, not bad at all. They're actually playing very well, but they're back at Salt Lake this weekend to play the Bees.
Wow.
Okay. Hey, so anyway, going to Las Vegas Golden Knights, dude, we don't have a lot. They re-signed Jake Bischoff? Bischoff? How do you pronounce that? What does that say?
Oh, Bischoff.
Bischoff. Okay, Bischoff. Okay, so they re-signed him, but Nikita Gusev still not signed. Is that correct?
Nikita Gusev?
He's not signed, right?
He's a free agent right now.
Okay, so what the news right now is, for what we've researched on, is that the Golden Knights got to act fast, or they're going to lose this opportunity to have a great player.
Nikita Gusev is sick.
He is awesome.
He's unbelievable, but the amount of power that we already have in our forwards, it's...
How do you sign him?
Right. We're not going to be able to see him go to his full potential if we sign him.
It is a possibility. I mean, so we're just going to have to watch for that news to see if it's a possible another trade can happen. I don't know, to make that happen, or somebody getting cut from the team. It's going to be interesting how that plays out. Let's go to the Oakland Raiders / Las Vegas Raiders. A little bit of their news. You know, this person has been an issue, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, because of offensive guard Richie Incognito handed 2-game suspension for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy.
Violating?
Okay, what did I say?
Like violating.
Violating or something. Hey, he's been a bad boy, man. And he's had many issues last year, and he did not play in 2018. The Bills released him. He is a 4-time Pro Bowler, but he has so many issues. So why? See, here's my question about the Raiders. Okay? They pick up people that do have issues.
They want the bad man.
Well, they do. And it's, but you know what? Maybe they like to give people second chances too.
There you go. Think of it like that.
I don't think of it like that. So anyway, we'll see how that plays out. Okay. So anyway, Kev, Las Vegas Lights, are they playing?
The Las Vegas Lights are back from their break on Wednesday. They will be facing off against Rob's favorite team of all time,
Woohoo!
The Seattle Sounders.
Yeah.
Rob, you like that team, right?
Oh, yeah. I watched when I was younger.
All right. Well, they played a total of 19 games this season.
19?
19 games.
What about 19?
How many games do you think they've won on the season?
Out of 19 games?
Out of 19 games, how many do you think they won?
All right, let me think. 6 divided by 4, 4 divided by times 3 divided by 2 equals 10 wins.
The Sounders are sitting in dead last place with 2 wins.
What?
The Lights got this game in the bag. Let's go Lights. Wednesday, July 24th. Tune in to the Lights game.
Tune in? Are they playing the Chihuahuas?
That's the Aviators.
Oh, the Aviator. No, but there's a Chihuahua team too in the light.
Negative. That's the Locomotives, El Paso Locomotives.
But that's in their league, right?
And the Lights.
Yeah, the lights. That's what I thought.
Chihuahuas are baseball.
I know, because we got Chihuahuas in the news, so that's why I was asking if they have a Chihuahua too.
Chihuahuas are in first place in the Aviators division.
Really?
Aviators are 3 games behind them. Surprised you didn't know that, bud.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yes, sir.
We're going to have to see what it goes. So anyway, hey, sport events in the Las Vegas area this weekend, over the weekend. We always give you on the sporting events what we find out. The Las Vegas Aviators are playing the Salt Lake Bees again, but on the road. On the road.
Wow.
But next week, Tuesday through Thursday, July 23rd to the 25th, and I think it's beer night on the 25th Thursday.
It better be.
They're playing the El Paso Chihuahuas. Chihuahuas, and they're 3 games back, right?
The Aviators are sitting in second place, 3 games behind the Chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas.
And with a team name like the Chihuahuas, you got to sweep them.
I know you gotta sweep.
What the hell? What do they think?
I know it is 3 games back, and you know what? That's going to be a huge series for the Las Vegas Aviators.
It could be very good, or it could be very bad, or it could just remain the same.
And people listening to this podcast for the Las Vegas area, get out, watch that game, and support them. It's going to be
a big time game. They need the crowd there. I'll be there.
Okay, you be there.
I'll be there. You want to go?
Well, I'm going to see if I can make it. But you know what about, should you put a tent up and a little umbrella and a lawn chair and all that?
Get some popcorn, have a good time. Couple beers.
That is. Yeah. So, okay. So fun with that news, Kev. So let's get into what happened with you last weekend on your picks.
Oh, you just want to forget
Sunday
about our
picks.
other local team again, huh?
What are our local team?
I'm just kidding. Let's do picks. Last week, I almost went perfect, but the Dodgers decided to win. So that took my Red Sox win away. But the 0-6 Tigers pitcher, like I said, is now 1-6.
1-6.
My guy. I got a lot of heat for picking him, but he came through for me. Rockies also blew up the Reds, so I went 2 for 3 last week's baseball games.
Wow.
This Sunday, we have more action, so let's get her going.
Here we go.
Game 1.
1.
Oakland Athletics versus the Minnesota Twins. Guys, the Twins are on pace to hit over 300 home runs this season.
Boom.
Which shatters the 2018 Yankees record of 266. Probably because of the juice balls. Twins are going to win this game solely based on the amount of power they have in their lineup.
Nelson Cruz.
Who do you like in that game? Here's the Twins. I'm picking Twins.
I like Twins.
Yeah, whatever.
I like Nelson Cruz.
Game 2. We better disagree on this one. The Los Angeles Angels versus your weak Seattle Mariners.
Oh, yeah, they are weak right now.
Angels pitcher. He's not 2 people. He's 1 person.
Well, one
so
person?
the Angels pitcher is 1-3 on the season with a 5 ERA. The Mariners pitcher
Who?
is 4-6 with a 5 ERA.
Who is it?
I couldn't tell you. I don't care. He's not good enough to look up. Angels win this game only because they are playing Seattle. I think I'm smelling a little in the park home run in this game for the Angels.
Are you really? Are you really?
If anybody could do it against my White Sox, somebody could do it against your Mariners.
Well, they probably can't. So hold on real quick. I lost my train of thought here, but I mean, my memory went really sour here. And are they at home or away? Seattle.
Seattle is at home.
Okay, so only because they're at home, Seattle could pull it off.
They're going to lose, Seattle.
It's an over. I think it'll be over 9-run score.
I think the game's already over. Angels win, excuse me. Game number 3. The Texas Rangers are taking on the Houston Astros. Little battle of the Texans, if you will.
Yeah, who's pitching?
Lance Lynn for the Rangers is sitting at a whopping 12-5 on the season.
He's playing awesome.
Crushing it. Hot hand.
Yes.
He is throwing against Houston's Rogelio Armenteros.
Okay. Loser.
Armenteros has been in and out of the lineup with injuries.
Yes.
So I have to go with the strong arm in this game. Texas Rangers take the W in this one.
And I'm going to agree 100% with you on that because Lance Lynn has been playing lights out. He is playing right now like he was a few years ago. Is this a new spark for Lance Lynn? I don't know. Texas has actually been playing real well when he has actually been pitching, giving him run support, but they're playing that Houston offense. So it's going to be interesting. If Lance Lynn comes in, they win this game. If not, then
So are you taking
this game
Texas?
could go way over.
Are you taking Texas Rangers? Because that's who I was
I'm
originally
going
going
to
to take.
take Texas Rangers only because of Lance Lynn.
All right, I was
But-
originally going to take the Texas Rangers, but now I'm switching my team to the Houston Astros.
because you like that offense, don't you?
I don't give a damn. I want this random pitcher, Rogelio Armenteros, to do phenomenal.
That sounds great. And let's run with that.
So now I got to switch up my following. That being said, my 3 teams are going to be the Twins, the Angels, and the Astros. Those are my picks for Sunday's games.
Sunday game. Sunday. Okay.
Only on Sundays.
That sounds good. Okay, so hey, everybody, we run into now about our nonprofits. We always talk about nonprofits all the time. Send us an email, info@421.com. Send us an email, talk about your nonprofit and why we should talk about you here on our podcast show. Now, Heroes in the Rough is one that I work with, and we just received from one of our sponsors, Enterprise Rent-A-Car. It's a shout out for Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Wow.
My buddy Tody Bourne there that runs the section for the charity tournament. I will tell you, they gave us a whopping $29,162.70 for our disabled veterans. Ken.
What a guy.
That is awesome.
Organization.
Well, it's awesome. It's great, awesome, and much appreciated, and we will take it and use it the way it needs to be used.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Kev, you got a question for me?
What kind of question would I have for you?
Well, I don't got a question for you.
Well, nobody's asking us questions.
Exactly. So, if you want us to talk about a question or an answer, go on the comments on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. Ask a question what you would like for us to talk about on the show. So we need it. So, Kev, anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
That's about it. So anyway, remember all social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Make sure you check out our new fantasy football show that comes out every Thursday. We're hosted on Podbean, and we are also on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify,
We're
Castbox,
all over
Stitcher,
the world.
Overcast, Podcast app, and et cetera, et cetera. All right, we will talk to you and see you next week when we talk about overpaid athletes again for our 3rd segment of the Major League Baseball players. Kev?
Rob.
Kev?
Rob.
All right, we'll see you next week.